Hey folks, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Okay, well it's been about a month since my last update. This is a mega project, remember. Gonna take a very long time. The actual temple itself is coming along, but as you can see here, very little has been done since last episode on the actual temple itself. Top level, um, that's really just like the raised dais part, and then we're gonna have probably pillars every so often along the way here. And I'll probably have them made like this, and there'll be like a doorway up. Then you'll go up into them through a ladder, and then we'll have to make the roof. But here in the middle, we're gonna that's where the tower is gonna be. We're gonna go really tall with this tower. So there's gonna be a tower here, and that'll go straight up. That's where we're gonna have to do the sacrificial victims, because we're gonna have like an altar here, and whatever things get captured will just get thrown down at the altar, and there'll be like a little hole in the roof, and that's what they'll get tossed off of. That's the whole point of this, is to kill and murder our victims. Yes. So let's see. Not much has happened here. I've been actually reclaiming some of the obsidian blocks from underneath of this. Once I build the platform, in the interest of just trying to get this done within a reasonable amount of time, because this is taking like forever. Like I said, 1 month since the last episode, and I actually have put a lot of time into stuff. So let's go into what we're doing. The glass production is still going at a snail's pace, but having increased quite a bit. I've assigned more shops to do it, and I got more people doing it. But I don't really need to go too crazy fast. This is the biggest one. Once this gets done, the second one that's over here can get done at a more leisurely pace as I'm finishing this off, and I can probably assign more people to that at a later time. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way the glass stuff's been going. We're increasing, as you can see here, I'm increasing the perimeter of the moat, but there's not going to be anything in the actual inner moat here. And I've actually pierced through, because I didn't realize this when I was making it, that I pierced through here, so I'm making a wall. On this side, I may have to do that elsewhere too, but that's as far as up as it's going to go anyway. So yeah, the surface crops are working pretty good here. So I've actually disabled a lot of the crop making stuff, just to try and get more dwarves working on masonry. So outer wall, I completed it. I kind of did a cob job here. As you can see, I didn't go like this curved, but I just kind of like said, well, let's just finish this, because I'm going to be doing a whole new part of this mega project. Now what you're seeing here, I'm digging stuff out, and I'm putting a fortification around it, and what I'm going to be doing is flooding the area. Yes, flooding the area. Remember I showed you a couple episodes ago the other fortress I was doing called Traded Peace? I decided, in the interest of time, I'm not going to sit here and make two mega projects. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the mega project within this mega project. Might as well make this one like the be-all end-all of worlds here. You know what I mean? So I'm going to end up making like a little. I'm going to break through. So I had to remove. I'm removing now all the coverings from these things. Some of these lakes that were there. I'm making some roadways around. They're all going to be connected. Everything is pretty much quartzite. I finally did finish the roads on the outside with all quartzite. And as you know, at the end of the last episode, or I don't know what it was at the end, but I was talking about, I restructured a lot of the stuff on the top part here, and this was probably a mistake. But as you can see, top level, I just kind of like change things to get rid of that lip that was around it, and because I wanted there to be a wall all the way around it on that level, on the ground level. Although there's no purpose in the wall really, just for looks. And if I had to do this project over again, because this didn't work out well, I would have done a completely flat on the edge kind of embark location. That's really what killed this map, is I didn't do that. I should have took more time I was doing a mega project, and that's what I should have picked, because I wish they would let you dig on the edge. If there was some way to hack that, and if someone can tell me, I'd still wreck these walls and change it so that I have 3 on, all the way around. But that's, yeah, I'm making the wall 3 wide. I'm going to end up putting in, eventually put in fortifications around it, but there's no point on this side anyway, but I'm going to do it anyway, just for looks. As you can see here, we did more efficient walkways in that are controlled by drawbridges and narrow passageways with traps. As you can see, traps there. And I have 2 side entrances now, so just about all the work's been done on the outside. Most people aren't even going outside the walls on their own accord anyway. Most of the stuff's finally been picked up out there. Well, there's still a few more little odds and ends. So a lot of the work's just masonry work. And I'm going to have to dig out each one of these sections here. I'm sort of thinking of it in the terms of quarters. So let's pull back out again. For the way my digging out stuff, I'm going to dig out this whole area here. It won't go up to the moat though. There's going to be like a walkway around. I'm going to have a little roadway that goes around. See, there's like a roadway here. There's a roadway up that goes around here. There'll be a roadway that goes down here. But all this stuff will be kind of hollowed out for the water, and we'll flood this area first. Then I'll empty this area out, flood this area next. Empty this area out. Oh, sorry. Got hiccups. And then probably just some of this area. I'm going to do like a small one here, and then maybe like a small one on this side. Because I got a roadway coming through here. I might just make some. I've been thinking about maybe putting some islands in, like I did. I was planning to do a traded piece. That one from a few episodes ago. And in order to keep the dwarfs from walking on this water when it's frozen, and they're getting themselves killed during the change of the seasons, I'm pretty much forced to put something around it, some sort of fence around it. So I'm putting fortifications all the way around, made out of wood, just to give my carpenters something to do. I mean, that's going to be a long task in and of itself. Yeah, so it looks pretty good from here, doesn't it? I mean, it's not too bad. Once this main temple part in the middle gets done, really haven't had to do really too much in the way of obsidian production though. So I'm going to make towers in all the corners. This one you've seen before. I'm going to do one here. I have like a little stairway going down, and there's a stairway going down. You see, we go down here because this level is going to be mostly flooded. I did not have the passageways to get in to the base from there. I'm trying to get them dug up now before I do the flooding. So they will lead into those towers that are out there in the corners. They're still working on this one, obviously. But that, the pulled out view, I really haven't done much else inside the base. Let's see here if I'm trying to remember. I showed you the archery range last time, right? The food areas are getting very filled up, even with me basically stopping. Oh yeah, the chickens, the 2 chicken coops. All the chickens died of old age from this one. I tried slaughtering some of them, and so I still got some over here. I probably should do another chick thing, like getting some more chicks. I never moved anyone into the royal chambers here. We got quite a few artifacts from several Fey moods, many. And right below, like I said, right below this, the eating area, we're doing a massive food storage area. It's already filling in. We're going to do barrels here. I actually, because I have a lot of my hauler people really have nothing to do, I'm designating a lot of this stone to get hauled now. The stone and the ores. I haven't even, we've had a couple migration waves. I haven't even assigned any beds or anything for years, so I don't know if people are upset or whatnot. But oh, and we've had our dog kennel. I had dogs on outside. I'll show you. I moved them around because it was kind of disorganized. But a lot of our dogs are, the older war dogs, are dying of old age. You're getting notes about that. So here's our production level. I know I was expanding last time. I don't know how much we had. So I just dug out areas. Eventually this will be a huge ore storage area. And this will just, I don't know, maybe gems or something. I have a temporary gem one here. These are just empty bins. Massive wood storage. I may expand. I haven't, I just gotta wait until these guys get done with the digging up above. And ever since I moved all my metal production up here, things have gotten done a lot quicker. No one has to go below for really much, of anything really, because I got my wood burner making obviously a lot of charcoal just for fueling these the smelters and the whatever you call them, blacksmith places. I'm mainly waiting for the obsidian guy to finish this batch, but I think even this whole month that went by, I don't think I've even done another batch since then. I might have done one batch, but I'm still, there's still got stones, obsidian stones down there, and some that still need to be done up here. They're just going at a snail's pace. Apparently, even though I got a lot of people signed to masonry, they're just not doing some of these things. These two mason shops doing quartzite blocks, so we can do all those roads and walls all in quartzite. And all this stuff, these stones are being designated to be moved out of here, and ores. And you got the quantum stockpile right here. I'll probably eventually, like I said, move the ores into this one, but that's not a major deal. Other than that, really not much. I don't think I even have this stuff designated. I think I have it on, I can't remember. Forbidden. It might be forbidden. I really haven't done much work other than just to etch the walls I could in our graveyard area. Haven't had too many deaths though. So other than that, let's go down. We'll skip down to here. Like I said, not much going on here now though. Our obsidian farm. Most of the obsidian's out, so we're gonna probably get ready to do another batch sort of soon. Like I said, it's going at snail's pace. Go back up to the surface. Yeah, I moved all the dogs here, all the war dogs. Haven't been paying much attention. We've had some animal invasions, just dingoes that came in that I had my military go after. Right now we got wolves. Now that's the second wave of wolves we've had this year. Calling a lot of cancellation orders. That's the annoying part. But as you see, a lot of them will stray in here at some point, get buzzsawed up, and that's really, I guess that's really about it. I finished all the drawbridges and the alternate entrances, and I put cage traps here, buzzsaw traps, large serrated copper discs is what I should say. Some of them are other things though, and I got a few more traps up here. But yeah, those gold towers in front are done. This is going to be an obsidian walkway, kind of like so you can shoot down if you really need to. And I made a walkway over here that I can get on top of the temple, and I haven't done this side yet, but I will later. So a lot of the work is just masonry work and digging work, mainly channeling down. And I know we're gonna have frame rate issues once I tap into this river and having it all pour in here. That could be quite a while before it fills up too. As you see here, there's the other entrance, and I'm going to have some sort of a tower here, but towers aren't really all that of a concern. So when we go up here, if you need to go up, you can actually walk around the perimeter from up here, and I got a walkway up here going around. So that is really it for the update. I really don't want to make this too long, because typically these updates end up getting too long, and I don't really want that. We got plenty of gold still, so I'm thinking of actually making these pillars maybe out of gold and do the roof out of obsidian. I don't think I have enough gold to do the roof though, but I'm not sure how many levels I'll go up. I'm probably going to do these pillars. I'd make them probably 5 levels. So this will be the first level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the pillars, and then you make a roof of some sort. So yeah, that's it, guys. I guess that's it. I don't know when my next one will be. Maybe another month from now. This is going to be a lot. I actually created a lot more work for myself for this, and I kept saying I wanted to get this done and out of my hair as a series. And believe me, once this is done, whenever that is, might be several months from now, there'll probably be a couple more updates. Maybe I'll show you an update after I get maybe a couple of these sections done. far as water filled in, because pretty soon the masonry work will be done, and they'll be able to concentrate on just making the temple here. Because I think just the road, once the roadways are done and the wall, they won't have to do much else. The carpenters, I might have to assign more people for carpentry to get these barriers up so these idiots don't walk across this when it's frozen. But like I said, that's not a big deal. I got too many dwarves as it is, doesn't matter. Okay, so I will see you next time, folks. Adios.